Hello, I'm Professor Caio Cesar Saraiva. I'm speaking from Sao Paulo, Brazil. The subtitles you see on this film are in Portuguese, the language of my country. I'm here to show you the results of a competition that I made among my students on November 10, 2009. On that day, what we name it D-Day, Densification Day, my students competed among themselves, and the one who managed to put the highest number of bottles like this and like this in a bag like this one was the winner. The young man who won the competition put 11 bottles like this one, this is a 2-liter bottle, and 5 bottles like this is a 750 milliliters bottle in the bag. And he won a prize for that. I'd like to tell you the origin of this D-Day. In the year 2005, I wrote a project which aims at making it easier for the citizen to do more for the environment. In order to explain this project to you, I would like to show you some of its concepts. Let's come back here to the bag. After the D-Day, I myself collected the bottles and did the same as my students did. And I managed to put 21 bottles in this bag. How is it that I did? I did as they did. I made use of a densification technique, and I also took care of how I put the parts of the bottle in the bag. The buttons, for example, are put all together like this, so that they occupy less space in the bag. And the pieces of the bottle are put also like this way, so that they occupy less space here. There are 21 bottles in this bag. Well, what's the use of it? What can we do with that? Oh, let's see that if 21 bottles are contained in this bag, and they can go out of my house, I need 7 bags to bring them in. Only 1 bag to put them out, 7 bags to bring them in. There is a proportion of 7 to 1. 7 units of volume of products coming into the house, 1 volume going out. This is an experiment. Would this proportion also be valid to a mix of packings of the normal products that we use in our houses? That's one answer that the project wants to find. Another consequence that we can see here is that if 7 bags come in and only 1 bag goes out, 6 bags remain in the house. What is it that I do with them? I can see if they are in good conditions. Let's assume that 3 of them are not in good conditions. So I simply take them out, I can fold them and put them in another bag, this one in good conditions, and I keep collecting this bag as long as this other bag gets full. When I have time, I pass by a collection station and I simply drop it in the correct collector. How about the other 3 bags? So if they are in the good conditions, I can make use of them again. I can fold them, put it in a briefcase or in a purse or even in a pocket and take it with me back to the supermarket. It's user-friendly. Okay. Another consequence that this densification procedure has, and it is you have more material in less space. What impact would it cause in the logistics of the collection and of the recycling of this material? More load, more material, less space. What impact would it be? That's also an answer that the project wants to find. So I show it to you so far 2 of the basic principles of the project, densification, and that bag that is supposed to be taken to a collection station by the citizen after it is full. At the collection station, this bag is emptied, it's cleaned, and it's given back to the supermarket. So it starts all over again the cycle in the distribution channel. We name this circulable bag. So the two principles that we have just seen. Let me tell you about a third principle, which is what happens when the citizen faces a material like that. This is a packing material. What is he supposed to do if he wants to separate it in his house? Is he supposed to know what material this is? I don't think so. And the project works on this direction. Every packing material should come with a code. A code made by letters and numbers. Two levels. The level of the letters, and these numbers or these figures. More than that. This code should come in more than one spot on the packing material, so that if the citizen wants to make or wants to densify this material, in this case to reduce its size, he can do this, and every single piece of the material will have its code. That's something that is planned on the project. Well, this project plans 3 actions in 3 different situations. The first situation in the house of the citizen, creating procedures and devices in order to make it easier for him to separate and to store the material in his house. A second action will be taken at the checkout of the supermarket. An education action is planned to be performed there. And the third action is at the collection station. The project intends to increase the number of collection stations very aggressively. The target is 1 collection station at every block of houses of a district of a city. Well, as I told you, I wrote the project in the year 2005, and in that year I applied for the resources of a program named Programa de Inovação da Pequena Empresa in Portuguese. In English it would be something like Innovation Program for the Small Business. This program belongs to a foundation whose name is Fundação de Amparo à Pesquisa no Estado de São Paulo. In English it would be something like Research Support Foundation of the State of São Paulo. One advisor of that foundation said that the citizen doesn't need to do anything like this. It's enough if he separates the garbage in his house into wet and dry garbage. Wet coming from food, dry coming from packing materials. Well, what I have to say is that the project goes exactly into the opposite direction. It's made for those people who want to do more for the environment, not less. Okay, but I didn't succeed. The foundation didn't approve the project, and they gave their negative answer in the year 2007. In the year 2008, I saw an opportunity of obtaining some resources by taking part of an innovation contest here in Sao Paulo, sponsored by the Spanish group Santander. The name of this contest was Santander Innovation Prize 2008. Later I realized that they accepted only PhDs in the contest. I'm not a PhD, so I couldn't take part of it. That's why I come to you. If your organization has sponsor possibilities of supporting this project, please get in touch with me. Or maybe you don't work in an organization that could support it, but you know somebody in an organization that could support it. So I then ask you to forward this film to them so that they contact me. Maybe you and I can find a way to give a push to this research initiative. I've been trying to look for support since that date, the year 2008. I would like to finish saying that here in Sao Paulo, Brazil, there is a research project aiming at making it easier for the citizen to do more for the environment, and it lacks in support. I'm Professor Caio Cesar Saraiva. I'm speaking from the studios of Anhanguera Unibero in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where I teach. Today is Friday, 14th May, year 2010. I thank you very much for watching me. I wish you good luck.